Hi, this is Lynn Anderson, and I'm speaking from the Durland Alternatives Library on the Cornell campus. The Alternatives Library is a community resource. It's free. It's open to everyone. If you live in Ithaca or the surrounding area, you are certainly invited to come and use the library. If you can't get to the library physically, you can request our collection through interlibrary loan, and that is through the Finger Lakes Library System, and that's FLLS.org online. I want to do a piece on politics today. A very large section of the library deals with politics and culture. We have a number of periodicals in the political collection. Some of the familiars I'll show you first, and I'm not going to say much about them because they are familiar and they've been around a long time. Harper's in our collection, The Nation, 150 years old plus, Z Magazine. These are familiars. Like I said, you don't need me to explain these. If you do, come in and I'll explain them to you, and I'll show you the rest of our collection. The Progressive, Mother Jones, and then a few that are lesser known but equally as important. The Independent out of New York City. Counterpunch, a single issue, usually covers not just a single issue, but a few very particular issues and does long articles on them. This particular one, which is the July 1st through 31st, has an article on Auburn Prison, which is right upstate from us in Auburn, New York. So if you're interested in this magazine, but also in Auburn Prison, this has really a great article on the education program there and the effects that it has on the prisoners. Since we do a lot of prisoner work through the library, this is something that's very much of interest to us. And I might add that we have a very big prison collection in the library as well. I didn't bring any of those books with me, but we have focused a lot on issues of incarceration in this country. The Peace Newsletter from the New Peace Council in Syracuse, a local organization. Out of Malaysia, Third World Resurgence, a really fantastic and little-known magazine. These are the three most recent issues. This one is on rethinking agriculture, new challenges and new development, trying to recover from the Green Revolution. Death and Destruction in Gaza is another one of the issues. And the London Summit, kind of how many hopes were dashed, a lot of hope in that summit and some of the issues that came up and things that were not resolved. The New International is ideas of justice and discusses issues of injustice, of course, around the world. This comes out of Canada. It's also a really great magazine. Middle East Report. And this is Left Turn, also out of Canada. Here's a single issue periodical called Hightower's Lowdown. I don't know if you're familiar with Jim Hightower. He's very funny, very smart, and does a great publication of a particular issue that he chooses each month. NACLA, Report on the Americas. This has been around for a long time, doing political analysis of what's going on in Latin America. The Multinational Monitor, I brought this, it's an old issue because the Multinational Monitor has become an online publication, but I really wanted people to know about this publication, and sometimes if you don't see the physical copy, you just wouldn't think to look online. So Multinational Monitor, and check it out online. It discusses corporations and the influence around the world, and the particular online issue this month is dealing with the green energy proposals that are going on in the world today. And we have Extra and Dollars and Cents. Extra is the magazine, the Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting. They have a radio broadcast every week as well. And this is Dollars and Cents, and this is on world economics, and hopefully economics that will benefit all of us. We also have the Journal of Desire Armed, the Anarchy Journal. And this is a prison news magazine from Angola Prison in Louisiana. Angola Prison in Louisiana, I should say. Besides some of the critiques of what's going on in the world, we like to collect solution magazines, and there are a couple that are very good here. Ode, I picked this particular one because it says fat is where it's at, and this is like demystifying the whole fat thing. We're all told to eat so much low-fat stuff, but actually we don't have to anymore, and I always knew that, but there it is in print. Yes Magazine, The New Economy Starts Here. Yes Magazine's been around for a while. It was came out follow-on to In Context, which was a really excellent magazine dealing with what was going on in the world and what people are doing to solve problems. And we do have a lot of the back issues of In Context if you're interested in seeing that. And Positive News, our own publication from right here in Ithaca, or I should say the United States, but it is done in Ithaca and it's a part of our organization. That's the stuff on politics, and this is just such a small part of what we have. So I hope to see you in the library. Again, it's the Derwent Alternatives Library, and come in, it's free, and we welcome you, and we help you find anything that you want. Bye.